It's a double, making him 3 for 4 on the day. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Now, Bichette. Line to left, pulls up, and that's in there for a knock. Throw home, he beats it, and they extend their lead.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now, Freddie Freeman. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field, and a touchdown for a hit. Bichette around third and headed home. He will score, and the lead continues to grow.
Comes through with the RBI. He put a great swing on that ball. Took the barrel right to it. Nice extension as well. 105 exit velocity. That tells you everything you need to know about that swing.
Next to hit, Josh Harrison. Bregman to first. That's out. Staying in the game on defense, Kyle Stowers. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. New arm out of the bullpen, Dean Kremer.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to the relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing the work behind it. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the ball. Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Tosses to first, 2 up, 2 down.
Well, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the back. And then gap. Himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Now it's the right fielder, Kyle. Looks like it'll... be a pinch hitter, Ryan McKenna. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit. Looking to complete the cycle with a double. And the pitch. Swung on, ripped, and this one could be extra bases. He's got a shot at this. Around first and hustling for second. That's a double, and he's got a 4-hit day. One of the rarest feats in baseball and history made here today. Huge congrats to him.
And we maybe only see this once or twice a year in the majors. It takes a high.
Here's the pitch. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
I think he surprised everyone in the ballpark, and especially the pitcher. It wasn't a great lead there, but when he took off, I think he caught him off guard. Nice job to get to third.
That's a base hit as a run scores.
Really nice job with 2-strike hitting in that at bat. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Brandon Hyde making a move for a pinch hitter. Ryan runner on first and 1 down for him. The 1-1 runner on the go. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that baby is J.D. Martinez. Still only one out here in the inning. On a line, base hit. Around first, heading for two. And he's got his second double of the game.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Here's a 1-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Martinez over at second, 1 down. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second, and they extend their lead. And he'll pull into third with an RBI triple.
Good 2-strike hitting right there. Nicely done to beat the odds. Absolutely smoked the baseball and just jumped off the lumber and
He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pulls it in on the warning track. Runner tags from third and scores the runner from third, and the lead continues to grow. That one ripped. And that one made easy. Here's the second base. Josh Harrison. He has, as they like to say, light tower power. Not a big guy, but a big swing. And thunder in that bat. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McKenna. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On a strike, the pitch. Left field, way back there. To the warning track, makes the catch. So remaining in the game defensively, Ryan McKenna. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. Jeremy Pena now at the plate, 1 for 2. Here's the 2-2. Jackson misses. It's a strikeout. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Right side, and Freeman, the Gold Glover, makes the play. He handles it himself. 2 up, 2 down. Chas McCormick up next for the Astros. That pitch gets the inside corner. That is strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Couldn't catch it. Also set for the start of the inning. And into the box for Baltimore, Taylor Ward. Now it's the D8. Garrett Mitchell, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Right through there, and one away.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Down on strikes, and he knew it.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his third strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more...
On to first, ball game, and the Orioles slugged their way to a win in this one.
Ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
Well, this one ends in a blowout as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Inside the Show with Justin Allegri.
Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, in the standings, the Astros are in second place in the AL West, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the American League wild card. And the Orioles are atop the American League East Division. They have a small half-game advantage. Roberto Clemente made the difference with a 2-home-run effort, helping the Rays take down the Angels 2-1. He is currently among the doubles leaders in the American League. Also from Tampa Bay, free agent third baseman number 10 has agreed to terms on a 1-year deal with the organization. As of today, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race. While the Angels are atop the American League West, they have a small half-game advantage. Clark Schmidt got his 7th win out of the bullpen, helping the Pinstripes pass the Blue Jays 4-3. Entering the day's action, the Yankees sit in third place in the American League East Division. They trail first by 4 games, while the Blue Jays are 4th in the division. They're 7 games back. Jacob deGrom pitched his way to his 100th career victory, leading Texas to a victory over the Red Sox 5-2. He is among the AL leaders in wins. Heading into the day, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, 12 games behind first place, while the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. They're 7.5 games out of first. Ken Griffey Jr. had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish, leading Cleveland past the Royals 14-3. As of right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Guardians are second in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The A's had 12 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-3. In the standings, the A's sit in last place in the American League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. Gossage ready. This one smoked out to left. Alvarez hauls it in, and there's one away. Freddie Freeman. Here's the veteran outfielder, Josh Harrison. Fresh off a huge 6-hit game last night, so we'll see how he follows it up here today. That one is absolutely belted. And it's off the wall. Run scores easily, and the Orioles strike first. It's 1-0. Fires to second too late, and he's got a double. One out, base is empty. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Josh Harrison. 1 for 2. his 18th home run of the season, and they tack on to their lead. First and second, 2 down. Back here at the ballpark, now it's Yordan Alvarez. So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Steven Strasburg. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Again, the 1-1 is fouled off.
Well, these Astros looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on. It just hasn't happened for them. They've had their chances with runners in scoring position, but nobody's been able to deliver a big hit in those situations.
And next is the designated hitter, Todd Helton. The 1-1 is fouled off.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt.
Left-hand hitter waits. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty delivers. That one to first. Knocks it down. Runner on at first with one gone. Stepping in, Jeremy Pena. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. New inning getting started. 2 outs, nobody on. Now the Orioles catch. Back here in Houston, set for the last half of the 7th. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Felix Bautista takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
The pitch. That misses, and that's ball 2. Bautista, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you pretty much forget about it.
Swings over the splitter for strike 3. One down, base is empty. And a count 1-2. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch.
And he dropped it. Now here is Jake Myers. Going to count 1-2.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than they anticipate, even though they know what the velocity numbers are.
Now into the ball game on defense, Alex Gordon. He's the new third baseman. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now and 2 away. So the lineup.
Do you hear that? Monsters are an inescapable reality.
Flips over. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Dubon on second. Stubbs on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. Getting his first appearance.
That is the sound of nerds baby calling you and your fellow nerds.
And now it's going to be Todd Helton.
Gamer nerds.
Bounce to third.
Or hip-hop
Over to
dance
first.
nerds.
Play made. That ends the inning. We're back. It's the top. Man at first. Now here is Josh Harrison. He's already homered in this game. And a 1-1. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 19th home run of the year, and they add a pair. It's 10-0. Welcome back. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And now, Jeremy Pena. Out. Towards right center field. Harrison settles underneath it. And out number 1 on the grab. On the ground, right side. Sneaks through, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, the last 10 games or so have been anything but fun at the plate for him, so that one has to feel good.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. And he brings it into the warning track. And now the center fielder, Jake Myers. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Diaz leads off first with 2 down in the inning. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, this team is on such a roll. 20 wins in a row, tying the 2002 Oakland A's. You know, I came a year after that streak and was able to play with a lot.
Everybody stand up if you ever had your back against the wall and had to fight back. It's your one. My view from the top of the
Inside the Show. And now your host, Justin Allegri.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting in the AL East, the Orioles amassed an impressive 6 home runs in the game as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 11-0. As of today, the Astros sit in second place in the American League West, only a game and a half back, while the Orioles are leading the American League East. They have a small game and a half advantage over second. Edward Olivares swung the bat well with 3 hits as the Angels got past the Rays 3-2. Also in Angels news, catcher number 47 has been placed on waivers by the club. In the standings, the Rays sit in second place in the American League East Division, but they currently lead the AL wildcard race, while the Angels are in first place in the AL West. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The New York Yankees combined to allow only 4 hits as they blew out the Jays 6-0. Entering the day's action, the Yankees are in third place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Blue Jays are 4th in the division, 8 games out of first. The Texas Rangers earned the 3-game series sweep as they beat the visiting Red Sox 9-5. At the start of the day, the Rangers sit in third place in the American League West Division, 12 games behind first place, while the Red Sox are in last place in the AL East. They trail by 8.5 games. The Guardians brought out the rooms in a 3-game sweep as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 11-2. As of right now, the Royals are in last place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first, while the Guardians are second in the division. They trail first by 4 games. The A's completed a 3-game series sweep as they took down the visiting Mariners 4-1. Heading into the day, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Mariners are 4th in the division. They're 15 games back. The Atlanta Braves smacked 15 team hits as they knocked out the Fightin' Phils 13-0. In the standings, the Braves sit in 4th.
From Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. The show brings you game 1 of a big 4-game set. It's the Baltimore Orioles taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Here we go, Singy. These are the final games of the regular season, and these two teams still have plenty to play for. An exciting time of year.
And that's not something every team can say at this point. Both of these clubs are competing for a postseason spot. Both fan bases are on the edge of their seats, waiting to see
Nerds are sweet, tangy, crunchy, and perfect for living.
how it all shakes out. And all these games can be a bit stressful. You've got to find a way to enjoy it. It's such a privilege to be playing meaningful games at this point in the season.
Same plan.
Josh Harrison will hit next.
Give
2
yourself
homers in the game.
listening freedom with Spotify Premium Duo. Tune in together or make the most of time apart to recharge with your own playlists, albums, and podcasts.
Yesterday, so he's feeling good coming in. Kicks and fires. Swing and that left hand down the line. If it's there, it's gone, and that is out of here. A towering home run. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 2-0. And now it's Mookie Betts. Hammered on the line to the left, base hit. So digging in, Taylor enters the day among the league leaders in batting average, but he'll need to get hot if he hopes to win the title. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. Taylor Ward blasts one out. Home run number 30 on the year, and they add to the lead. It's 4-0. One down. Here's Adley Rutschman. Here's a 1-1. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. An absolutely majestic shot. His 23rd of the year. It's 5-0. That's his 3rd straight game with a homer, Siggy.
This dude is on fire, Boo. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often.
Could be extra bases. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay throw in there safely.
110 miles per hour.
The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Zach Plesac.
thing on him. He's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
J.D. Martinez stands in. That one drilled left field, and it... Top 6. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Josh Harrison. Line of the pitch. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone.
Looks like this guy was looking.
So they bring on the veteran, Steven Strasburg.
And he's been racking up strikeouts at a high rate this year, typically at least 1 an inning, so he'll be tough to get to.
This to third. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So up next, Jason Giambi. Out there to center. Gordon on his way over. Got it. Nice grab. That's out number 2. And now Ken Griffey Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. The pitch. Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd. Back here in Cleveland. Bo Bichette up to the dish.
So clutch, you could argue that he's been this team's MVP this year.
That one ripped left field. And it hits the fence. Throw cut off, now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe as a run scores.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
There's a swing and a drive. And that baby's gone. Freddie Freeman pops one out of here. And they add to their lead. It's 14. Nothing. A new arm into the game, the righty Eli Morgan.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard,
swing and blast one down the line. It's gone if it's fair, but it hooks foul.
Well, he was ready for that fastball right there. Really turned on it, hit it hard, had the dip.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there, on its way, gone.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one. And
bottom of the 7th. Now it's going to be Gary Sheffield. Now on the bump, Felix Bautista.
Compared to some days, this is a pretty low leverage appearance for him. So he should be fairly free and easy out there. Still have to keep yourself sharp and attack the strike zone.
Freeman steps on the... bag. One up, one down. That one in for a strike, 2-2. Fights it off. You'll see another. 2-2 now.
Hurry up,
Cuts
batter.
and
It's gotta
misses.
be
It's a
short game.
strikeout.
Then I gotta get home for lunch.
Kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It's just a slider that
Hurry up, batter.
Well, that's a
It's gotta be short
strikeout,
game.
and
Then I
that'll
gotta
do
get
it
home.
for the inning. Here in Cleveland. Here's Andres Jimenez. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Hurry up, batter.
Swings and misses. Struck him out.
Then I gotta get home for lunch.
just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough. Pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to. Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Hurry up, batter.
Caught him
It's gotta
looking
be a
for the
short
K.
game. Then I gotta get
Well, he's
home.
going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark. After this one, this is his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Hurry up,
Goes
batter.
down,
It's
look.
gotta be a short game. Then I gotta get home.
Guardians. And here is Josh Harrison. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. That one ripped left field. And it's caught just in front of the wall. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. 2 out. Bottom 9. So and now for Cleveland, Jason Giambi. Swing and a ball popped up.
Hurry up,
Braun
batter.
makes the
It's gotta be
play,
a short
and there's
game.
one down.
Then I gotta get home for lunch.
Here's the left fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. And here it comes.
Hurry up,
He
batter.
goes down
It's gotta be
looking.
a short game. Then I gotta get home.
No,
for
that's not
lunch.
the best 2-strike fastball I've seen. But certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Just 1 strike away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Down to their final strike.
Hurry up,
And
batter.
a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
21 wins in a row. Everyone around this team, the players, the trainers, the clubhouse guys, the fans, they come to the ballpark expecting to see a win night in and night out. They tie the 1935 Chicago Cubs. Can't wait to see if they can get to 22.
So this one got a little out of hand. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting in the AL East, Josh Harrison was a one-man highlight reel with 3 home runs and 5 RBIs as the Orioles defeated the Guardians 17-0. He is currently riding a 12-game hitting streak. Entering today's action, the Guardians are in second place in the AL Central, 4.5 games back. And the Orioles sit atop the American League East Division. They have a small game-and-a-half advantage over second. The Tampa Bay Rays sent 3 balls into the seats as they defeated the visiting Angels 6-3. Heading into the day, the Rays are in second place in the AL East, only a game-and-a-half back, while the Angels are atop the American League West, 1 game ahead of second. The Blue Jays starting pitcher, number 60, got win number 1 on the year, helping lead the Blue Jays over the Yankees 2-1. The Yankees starting pitcher, number 20, took the loss in this one despite racking up 12 punch-outs in the effort. In the standings, the Yankees are in third place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. And the Blue Jays are 4th in the division, 8 games out of first. The A's right fielder, number 7, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs as the Athletics took care of the Tigers 6-5. They now have 5 straight wins. At the start of the day, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Tigers are in 4th place in the AL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. Cliff Lee got the win and now has 150 on his career, helping the Mets get by the Phillies 10-4. As of today, the Phillies sit atop the NL East, yet they currently lead the race for the National League wildcard. And the Mets are atop the division, but they currently hold a spot in the NL wildcard race. Spencer Strider earned the victory, which was his 10th on the year, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 4-1. In other Braves news,
All right. And next for the Orioles, Josh Harrison, coming off a big game last night with 5 runs driven in. Hit hard, base hit. Around second is Bichette. Not in time. He's safe.
All over that one right there. Against good pitchers, you've got to take.
Bichette up to the dish. He walked and came around to score his first time up. This to third, to first, and Bichette is retired. And Josh Harrison getting ready to hit, doubled his first time up. Great speed and great power, a great athlete, quite simply.
When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky.
Oh, now this one's high and deep, way back there, on its way, gone.
He came out of his shoes on that.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the shortstop, Bichette. Kicks and deals. It's through for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod. Here's a speed threat. Josh Harrison. He's already homered here in this one. That one ripped. It bangs off the wall. They add on as the run scores all the way from first. And they lead by 3. Here comes the manager, Daniel Espino. So next to hit for Baltimore, Josh Harrison. He's already homered in this game. And a pitch. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out.
Clearly seeing the ball very...
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Left-hand batter waits. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And that baby's gone. The Rockets one to right, and they tack on 3. It's 11-2. A new pitcher in the game, Trevor Stephan.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard.
Well struck left field. And that baby's gone. Taylor Ward blasts one out. His 31st home run of the season. And they add on. It's 12-2. And that's his 5th straight game leaving the yard.
And Boog, if he goes a game or 2 without hitting a home run, he's going to feel like he's going to get sent down to the minor leagues.
And that baby's gone. Another one. Back-to-back homers. And they boost their lead. It's 13-2. So the streak stays alive. His 4th straight game with a home run.
Boog, that's like a cycle of home runs, and I know how much you love the cycle. He's absolutely punishing mistakes right now he can't miss. Back-to-back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
And now here is Gunnar Henderson. There's a strike. That one is absolutely belted. And that baby's gone. He leaves the yard to right. And they add a run. It's 14-2. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one.
Chris, this one got out of here quickly. Let's take another look with the help of StatCast.
Yeah, just a laser of a home run. 113 miles per hour off the bat. But, you know, it wasn't a towering shot by any stretch. And it didn't need to be. That thing was torqued.
Eli Morgan on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score.
Oh, now this is blasted. Way back there. On its way. Gone. He'll touch them all. Homer number 25 of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 15-2. And all he needed was a late single to keep his hitting streak alive, but that'll do.
Yeah, nerves of steel. He knew the streak was on the line, but he didn't let it stop him from blasting one out of here. Keep it going, my guy. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette. That one fouled off, 2-2. Line drive, base hit.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Josh Harrison, the next to hit for the Orioles. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Here's a swing and a drive. And left field, and he knew it. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add a couple more. It's 17-2, and the streak is alive. He's homered now in 7 straight.
Who does this guy think he is, Joey Votto or something? Man, that's ridiculous.
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Nick Sandlin. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty. Here's Mookie now. Lace down the line, could be extra bases. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And now a wide throw to third.
When you can turn the ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. The elevates that a little bit more. It's definitely out of here.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Lined into left center, base hit. In comes the run from third to add-on. And they extend their lead safely into second. He's got a double.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
So a man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Taylor Ward. Smoked into left, base hit. Junior gets it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Danny Jansen to hit here. So now a pinch hitter, Alex Gordon. 2-out opportunity for him with runners on the corner. 3-2. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Back-to-back singles. That's a good sound. Coming up the bat, man, and as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a poor stroke.
Ripped to right center, and that one will leave the park. Out of here.
He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. A 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And into the box for Baltimore. Bo Bichette. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. And that baby's gone. Bo Bichette blasts one out. And they tack on to their lead. It's 25. Two. Now a right-handed arm out of the bullpen. And James Karinchak.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his... Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. You got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it on the ballpark, it's a good move.
Oh, and now this one's crushed. This one's on its way. And gone. His 3rd home run of the game, and they add a run. It's 26-2.
Now he's just showing off out there, and who can blame him with a swing like that? Give that man a bat, watch it go a long way.
Let's break out the StatCast numbers. It's Singy. It tells us this home run was projected at more than 450 feet.
Yeah, and not many players can hit home runs as far as this one. That's a special feeling. And I'm sure he was giggling a little bit as he was jogging around the bases. That was one heck of a swing he put on the baseball.
And that baby's gone. Now it's Mookie Betts. Fouls one off. 2-2. At the belt and fires. There's a swing and a drive. Hits the fence. So 2 down. Next to hit, Freddie Freeman. That one ripped. And that baby's gone. Freddie Freeman bops one out of here. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 29-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. And that baby's gone. A soaring shot to center. His 32nd of the year. It's 30-2. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat. Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive.
That one's on its way. No question about it, and that one will go. Base is empty with 2 away. And next for the Orioles, Gunnar Henderson.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. It's a double and his 5th hit of the game.
I mean, come on, have a game. Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way, and as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good feeling. Nice liner into the gap right there.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove.
Picks himself up at RBI. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap. I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there, and it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation.
Oh, now this one's blasted deep to left. Way back there, on its way and out of here. So away with nobody on. Josh Harrison, the next to hit for the Orioles. 2 down, nobody on. Left field, way back there. And that baby's gone.
Wow, this is awesome. I mean, a 4-homer game. They're just so rare, they're so special, and just so tough to pull off as well. Everything has to line up for you, but of course you got to make it happen too, and these are the types of performances that people just...
Throws to second. Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the 3rd out, and back now at... Well, this one ends in a blowout as the Orioles win this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for